We are getting our first look inside the Jasper-Troupsburg High School after it got hit by the second flood in 3 years. Good evening, Twin Cheers. I'm Deja Gross. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. Our 18 News reporter Nick Dubina got to explore the school with officials and has what's next for the school and if the students will ever return.
A major cleanup operation is making progress here at the Jasper-Troupsburg High School. Today we got our first look inside the school after it was hit by flash floods for the second time in 3 years.
All right, so obviously Servpro has been here for a few days, so a lot of it is already dried.
Superintendent Leanne Jordan showed us how the cleanup is going at the Jasper-Troupsburg High School after muddy floodwaters rushed in again nearly a week ago.
So there was more floodwater in the building this time with Debbie than there was with Fred, but the highest point was around 36 inches.
So this is the level we had this time.
That's this time right
Yep.
here?
You can see on the wall again how high it was in this area. Again, last time it only went up about 2 of those blocks.
About 40 workers are still clearing out mud and pumping out water.
We're still continuing to pump out crawl space in the tunnels right now and pumping out the sub-basement where the original electrical and boiler room is as well too.
Before last week's flood, the school was still working with FEMA on a flood mitigation and reconstruction plan after being hit by the remnants of Tropical Storm Fred in 2021. The flood mitigation efforts that were being planned included a new flood retention area behind the school and so-called passive floodgates at the doors that automatically go up when water rushes in.
But again, the concern is, you know, the data we have is from Fred, and now all of the creek banks, I'm sure you've seen, have changed with Debbie. So now we don't know that plan would withstand because it was based on the creeks for Fred.
Jordan says FEMA will now have to do a new flood study. That could take between 6 to 8 months. The school has already been closed since the flood of 21. About 200 students were moved to the Canisteo Greenwood School District. Right now, it's unclear if Wildcats will ever roam these halls again.
I think it's very important to understand the importance of having a building like this, even in a rural area. So that's why we fight so hard to make sure we're back. So.
Right. The community needs a school, and the school thrives on the community. So yeah, it's a great place, and we want to make sure that it's still around wherever wherever the building might be. It's important to us. So.
Yeah.
To watch our full walkthrough inside the school, we posted it on our website. That's mytwintears.com. In Jasper, I'm Nick Dubina, 18 News.